Hello everybody, well today is bird day and I've installed all these bluebird houses, made them up in my shop, and early spring I took them around and put them down this hedgerow between two fields. And so today I'm going to ride down on the mule and check and see what I've got in the boxes. I think there's 5 or 6 of them down through there. So we're going down the edge of the field. Now right here, I learned I always want to have the camera ready because I came around this corner one time and there was a whole bunch of little turkeys running up through there. So that was kind of a cool sight. Alright, we're going down the edge of the field here. And as soon as we round this corner, we'll come to the first bluebird house. And so I'm going to pull up here and stop and wait a few minutes and see if I can see any birds going in and out. There it is, the official bluebird house design, and nothing in that one, so we'll go on down the hedgerow here. Bluebirds like to be on the edge of a field where they can fly out into the field and get those insects. And they want to be quite far apart. They're quite territorial. So you want to have your bluebird houses quite a distance apart. Okay, here's the second one. And I stopped and looked at that for a while, and there was a sparrow going in and out of that house. Now we'll go down to number 3. I live in western New York and I enjoy watching the birds all winter long at the bird feeder. But I look forward to spring when those birds that fly south for the winter, you know, the smart ones, they come back up to nest, raise their babies. And so here we are in early summer. And this looks like a good place for a bluebird house. No birds in that one though. Now we're going down through the field that hasn't been cut yet. And there's another bird house way down here at the end. Now in a minute we're going to get to that tree swallow that I was telling you about. And we'll just check this last box. So there it is. And as it turns out, there's a sparrow living in that one. There he goes. But the coolest bird of the day is this tree swallow. And it turns out he's nesting right in a box up by my cabin. And I found out there's 7 different kinds of swallows that live in North America. And this tree swallow is a beautiful bird, and they're quite acrobatic, as you can see. They can turn on a dime, and they feed on all those insects out in the field. The other day I was mowing, and as I was going along with the lawnmower, all the swallows showed up, and I think they were flying all around, buzzing by me. And I think they were feeding on those insects that I kicked up with the lawnmower. So this guy keeps coming in and out. The female, she took off and she didn't come back. She kind of afraid to come back, I think, with me sitting. I was probably sitting 10 feet away. Had the camera on a tripod, and this guy, he's looking me over, as you can see there. These swallows are real common, but when you take time to look at them, they're beautiful birds. Well, there's a little baby in there. He's waiting for another handout, and I think they're about ready to fledge. He looks pretty big. So that's your tree swallow. Evidently he didn't know that was a bluebird house. Well, he is blue and a really cool bird.